The Team Masters project, you hear a lot about it in your first year, you hear about the experience, but you don't really know what it's all about until you actually are in it and doing it for real. And it's essentially you working with a pharmaceutical or biotech company and helping them address an unmet need or solve a very pressing issue.
So it's a very unique experience for the students. They get to work with industry professionals. They have to understand timelines, they have to understand deliverables, they have to learn what it means to scope a project where they can indulge and have an opportunity to do work that's relevant for industry.
I think a lot of companies may not have the resources in terms of time or the human resources to acknowledge some research projects that they're working on. And so especially for a company like ours, we don't really have the resources to conduct a full-scale market research project. And so having the student team do that definitely adds a lot of value, as well as the access to the academic world that they have.
I think as graduate students, we feel that we may not be really impactful in these big, large companies. However, I realized that the information that we're able to provide and the research that we did actually does help with corporate and their mission with whatever the disease or the actual project was.
Well, I think it was a very professional experience. Not only were we able to work with other students as well as the faculty advisor and our corporate liaison, but I think we learned a lot from each other, how to respond back to someone in such an advanced role, and as well as being able to interview different people and having that respect and professionalism towards them. So I thought it really enhanced my professionalism and my networking experience as well.
Yeah, we decided to partner with KGI for this project because we found the value in previous projects of leveraging the students' creativity and coming up with novel solutions that folks in the industry might not have thought of or addressed. And I think the ability for students to reach out, they have a little bit more far-reaching and broader scope when they're doing their surveys and research than I think the perspective from industry. So it's always a nice opportunity to kind of learn fresh ideas and have those brought to the table.
The value of education is just incredibly high. I've learned so much just being here, and once you get out into the world and you start going on interviews, you actually find you are way more prepared, way more educated than pretty much everybody else.
A lot of times at school we go through a lot of projects specifically that we don't see a return on the impact on the world directly. And this time the Team Masters project just takes everything you learned and really applies it to something that's actually real and tangible, and you can see an impact in the world.